listening to Cool FM. Cool FM is a TVH Group of Networks radio station. Sondo's greatest hits are here. You are listening to Cool FM. Live from Cool Studios. This is koolNews Primetime.
Good evening and welcome to koolNews Primetime. I'm Todd. Environmental activist Rowena Owen Dudzik has not been heard of since her supposed release from detention on Wednesday, August 31, according to her lawyers. Lagos legal counsels Tony Lavina and Carlos Zarate from Lavina, Zarate, and Associates said her release was blocked by the Lucena City District Jail on August 21. On 21st of August 2024, despite complying with all the requirements, the warden of the Lucena City District Jail unjustly and unlawfully refused to release Dudzik to her legal team, LVC said in a statement on Friday. A Quezon court acquitted her last August 13 due to insufficiency in evidence. She, along with fellow environmental activist Miguel Peniro, were arrested by the police and military on July 12, 2023. While her legal counsel welcomed the court's decision, they sounded alarm on her unknown whereabouts. On 22 August 2024, when the legal team paralegals returned to the LCDJ, they were informed that she had already been released. As of writing, Owen has not been heard from and her whereabouts remain unknown, LVC added. LVC explained that what CPDJ did constitutes a refusal to comply with a court order amounting to contempt of court and also grave misconduct as they willfully refused to perform their duty of releasing an accredited person with no further pending cases. According to a statement from Free Owen and Alien Network on Friday, paralegal from CTDJ said that Dudzik was accompanied by her relative upon her release, but this was denied by her family. The family was also unaware that she had already been released. Her lawyers said that they will cooperate with paralegals from the Free Owen and Ila Network and Karapatan Southern Tagalog. We are extending whatever support we can on the ongoing search for Owen carried out by human rights groups. We sincerely hope that she is brought to safety and that her rights are protected, they said. Karapatan Southern Tagalog launched a humanitarian mission on Saturday for her to eventually surface. Karapatan Southern Tagalog condemns to the highest degree the sabotaging of LCDJ on the supposed release of Owen for its failure to communicate with her legal counsels and paralegals who are authorities in handling her cases, said Paul Aklel of Karapatan Southern Tagalog in the statement on Saturday. Free Owen and Ila Network said that the arrest of Dudzik and Peniro followed after conducting a research on the effects of combined cycle turbine power project and liquefied natural terminal gas plant in Atimonan, Quezon, into the farmers of the province. Meanwhile, Parisio remains detained despite likewise being acquitted like Dudzik due to other charges. Public service show host Sam S.V. Versosa took on the challenges and hardships of being a tricycle driver as he visited 23-year-old Dave Lerma at Paseco compound of Manila. This encounter was featured in the latest episode of Dear SV, showcasing the daily struggles of ordinary Filipinos and SV's commitment to making a positive and long-term impact. Lerma, a dedicated father and husband, has been working as a tricycle driver in Paseco compound to provide for his young family. Prior to this, Lerma held jobs as a fast food crew member and a vendor in Divisoria. His life took an unexpected turn when he became a father, prompting him to leave school and focus entirely on supporting his family. The situation became more challenging when his son contracted pneumonia, leading his wife to leave her job to care for the child. The family's financial needs often fell short, placing immense pressure on his shoulders. To understand and highlight Dave's daily struggles, FSV joined him on the streets of Baseco, personally navigating the busy and flooded roads in a tricycle. Despite it being his first time driving a tricycle, SV quickly adapted and successfully picked up passengers alongside Lerma. The journey was met with additional challenges due to a heavy downpour, showcasing the resilience and determination required in Lerma's line of work. Moved by Lerma's story and dedication to his family, SV extended assistance to help alleviate their burdens. He provided Lerma with a fully stacked sari-sari store aimed at creating a sustainable source of income for the family. Additionally, SV also gave them essential groceries including canned goods, a sack of rice, powdered milk, diapers, and other necessities to support them in the coming months. To further ease their struggles, SV also settled Lerma's outstanding debts. Sa bahay natin may mga pagkakataong hindi natin inaasahan maiba ang landas na ating tinatahak SB shirt. Ito ang pag nakpapa sorry. Ito ang nagpapatatag sa atin sa patuloy na pagharap sa pagsubok ng buhay. Tulad ni Dave, maiba man ang ating daan basta buo ang loob nating bumalik sa tamang direksyon, mamarating pa rin natin ang ating destinasyon. Anti-illegal agents of Bristol Police arrested 4 alleged big-time drug traffickers and seized more than 716,000 pesos worth of shabu in separate operations in the province on Friday and Saturday. The Region 4A Police in a report Saturday said police operatives at Kanta colored Frederick around 12:30 a.m. in a bypass operation in Barangay San Juan. Confiscated from the suspect were 55 grams of shabu worth about 374,000 pesos as per the evaluation of the dangerous drugs board. Also confiscated was an undocumented caliber .45 pistol loaded with 4 bullets. In Binagonan, police officers arrested 2 drug pushers identified as Christian and John in a sting operation in Barangay Libibiran around 7:50 p.m. on Friday. The operation yielded 6 sachets of meth weighing 20.4 grams with a DDB value of more than 138,000 pesos. The police also confiscated a motorcycle believed to have been used by the suspects in the distribution of illegal drugs. Earlier, city drug enforcers in Taytay also apprehended toll in another drug bus in Barangay San Juan at 3:30 a.m. on Friday. The suspect yielded 204,000 pesos worth of meth. The cops also confiscated the motorcycle of the suspect. Authorities also seized 3 mobile phones in Tatay and Binanogdan operations. The devices will be subjected to digital forensic examinations to determine if the suspects have records on the drug transactions. Police tag all suspects as high-value individuals in the local drug trade. Bristol police are now tracking the source of the illegal drugs being peddled by the suspects. All 2 persons arrested are detained and are facing charges for allegedly violating the Comprehensive Dangerous Drugs Act of 2002. Frederick will also be facing another case of illegal possession of a firearm. And around 2,000 members of the Philippine National Police raided the compound of the Kingdom of Jesus Christ in Buhangin District, Davao City. This operation is part of another attempt by the police to swiftly arrest warrant against televangelists Apollo Kibuloy and other sect members. The accused are facing charges of child abuse and human trafficking, among others. Early this morning, the police at Police Regional Office 11 implemented a warrant of arrest against Kibuloy. Major Christine De La Rey, chief of the Davao Police Regional Office 11 Public Information Office, told Inquirer.net over the phone. De La Rey said they received information indicating that Kibuloy was in the compound, prompting the search operation. At present, our search of the entire compound is still ongoing because the area is extensive, she explained. The search is still ongoing as of 11:30 a.m. Police raiders first assembled outside the compound at 4 a.m. They gave the compound administrators 30 minutes to open the gates so that the law enforcers could enter. The police warned that those persons who would obstruct the service of the warrants would be arrested. It did not take them 30 minutes to open the gates to the compound, De La Rey told reporters. The raid is based on an intelligence report on the location of Kibuloy, who admitted that he went into hiding last February. De La Rey also confirmed that a male KOGC member died on Saturday morning as the raid was ongoing, but she brushed aside insinuations on social media it was because of the operation. She said that the KOGC member, who has yet to be identified, was pronounced dead past 6 a.m. at the Southern Philippines Medical Center. She added that the man must have been physically exhausted from several days and nights of guarding one of the KOGC compound's gates. As of 9 a.m., Brigadier General Nicholas Torre III, Davao Regional Police Director, who was present at the raid, said they have not yet scored through even half the compound. On August 22, Senate President Francis Chis Escudero slammed the PNP for its failure to arrest Kibuloy. Kibuloy and 5 others were ordered arrested in April by 2 separate courts in Davao and Pasig for sexual abuse and qualified human trafficking cases. It has also been 5 months since the Senate ordered in March the arrest of Kibuloy for his refusal to face the Chambers Committee on Women's brought into the same allegations and other human rights abuses leveled against him. It is now 9:12 in the evening and koolNews Primetime. We'll be right back. Let's continue with the headlines. Private individuals or even public officials may have helped dismiss Bamban Tarlac Mayor Alice Guo leave the country, Presidential Anti-Organized Crime Commission spokesperson Winston Casio said. Guo reportedly arrived in Indonesia last August 18 despite not having any immigration records indicating her exit from the Philippines. And this would not have happened if no private individuals or maybe public officials have assisted her kasi operation of that magnitude has so many moving parts and to control and information such as that would require a technical expertise that is not available to just a simple private individual. So kailangan po ng malalimang investigasyon dito sa Casio at Isardi News Folk. He also detailed Go's alleged escape route. Based on our commission's investigation, the last sighting we had of Alice Go was July 14. She was apparently seen in the private resort in the western tip of Luzon, Casio said. Sources, however, told PAOCC that Go had already left the private resort in two speedboats together with some members of her party even before they were able to serve a warrant against her. Her next sighting was on July 17 when she left Dasar, Indonesia via Batik Air headed to Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. So she arrived in Kuala Lumpur July 18, 12:05 or thereabout. Her passport was used to get into the country. The Philippine passport, I mean. Alice the Guo Casio said. Guo allegedly stayed in Kuala Lumpur until July 21, the same day she left via Jetstar Airways to Singapore. Casio said that from Singapore, Guo then went to Batam, Indonesia via ferry boat on August 18. So there is a crucial time period from July 14 to 17 that we could not locate her. The ex-mayor and her brother, with the whereabouts, remain under investigation. But her sister Sheila and business partner Cassandra Leong were already brought back to the Philippines last Thursday after being arrested and detained in Indonesia. The Presidential Anti-Organized Crime Commission believes that Embarop former Bambang Tarlac Mayor Alice Guo is attempting to enter the Golden Triangle, a region in mainland Southeast Asia covering four nations. The so-called Golden Triangle, notorious for being under the influence of syndicates and tribes, spans the intersecting borders of Mekong River countries Laos, Thailand, Myanmar, and Cambodia. In a news forum on Saturday, PAOCC spokesperson Winston Casio said that as far as the Commission is concerned, they are certain that Go is trying to get into the Golden Triangle. We're confident that she's trying to get into the Golden Triangle because the Go family, has business interests, gambling interests in Cambodia. So that will be the safest bet that we have as of this moment, Casio said. So the Golden Triangle, those countries are very porous in boundaries as I mentioned, and we know what the Golden Triangle entails when we talk about transnational organized crime, he added. The spokesperson added that Go is not likely to head to China, known for being strict when it comes to gambling. This will be a conflict, particularly as the former mayor is being investigated for alleged ties with illegal Philippine offshore gaming operators. Hiding in European and North and South American countries is also not an option for Guo, according to Casio. If I am a criminal from the Philippines, I will not go to countries where extradition between the territory and the Philippines exists, and I will not go to territories that are party to the to the United Nations, UNTOC, so to speak, United Nations Convention on Transnational Crime. I will never go to those places kasi madali po akong ibabalik, he said. The whereabouts of Guo and her other companions are currently under investigation. According to Bureau of Immigration spokesperson Dana Sandoval, Guo arrived in Malaysia last July 18. On July 21, she, together with her siblings, Sheila and Wesley, arrived in Singapore. They touched down in Indonesia via Batam Island on August 18. Sheila and the former mayor's business partner Cassandra Leong were brought back to the Philippines last Thursday after being arrested and detained in Indonesia. China once again fired flares at the Philippine aircraft during the latest patrols over Zamora, Subic Reef, and Scarborough Pandatak Shoal in the West Philippine Sea. Confirming reports about it since Friday, the National Task Force for the West Philippine Sea said the flares were fired from Zamora Reef and targeted Bureau of Fisheries and Aquatic Resources SEDNA 2208B Caravan plane on Thursday, August 22. The People's Republic of China launched flares from the militarized reclaimed island in Zamora Reef within the territorial area of Pag-asa Island, the task force said in a statement on Saturday. The B-4 plane was tasked with monitoring and intercepting poachers encroaching upon the Philippines' exclusive economic zone and the territorial areas of the maritime features constituting the Calayan Island group, the task force noted. While the B-4 was conducting the routine patrol, the PRC unjustifiably deployed flares from Zamora Reef, it further said. China took up possession of Zamora Reef in 1998 and is now running a fully functional military base there, the Philippine Navy said. Zamora Reef is inside the territorial area of Pag-asa Island, a maritime feature beyond the country's exclusive economic zone. Also during another patrol in Pandatak Shoal was Monday, August 19, the same B-4 SENA 208B Caravan plane also encountered flares and what the NTF WPS called dangerous maneuvers from a People's Liberation Army Air Force fighter jet. The PLAAF Chinese fighter jet 63270 engaged in irresponsible and dangerous maneuvers, deploying flares multiple times at a dangerously close distance, approximately 50 meters from the B-4 Grand Caravan aircraft, the task force said. The Chinese fighter jet was not provoked, yet its actions demonstrated hazardous intent that jeopardized the safety of the personnel on board the B-4 aircraft, it also said. This is not the first time that China fired flares at the Philippine aircraft in Pandatak Shoal. On August 8, two Chinese Air Force fighter jets shot flares into the path of the Philippine Air Force NC-212I plane and made dangerous maneuvers during the patrols in the shoal, the Philippine military said. Beijing's action in the West Philippine Sea are based on its belief that it owns almost the entire South China Sea. It continues to reject a July 26 Bureau award that effectively dismissed its claims and favored Manila's assertions over the disputed waters. China's 9-dash line, which became 10-dash line in its 2023 release standard map to incorporate Taiwan, overruns the West Philippine Sea, including the Philippines' exclusive economic zone. Manila elevated its case against China's claims before the Netherlands-based Permanent Court of Arbitration in 2013, or a year after its intense standoff with Beijing over Pandatak Shoal, a lagoon controlled by China. And we have some new headlines that just came in. A petition has been filed against an ordinance requiring a QR code from individuals entering Camiguin. Local businessman Paul Rodriguez led a petition against the provisional ordinance that took effect in March 2023, known as the Camiguin Smart Tourism System that replaced the Clean Camiguin QR code that was institutionalized during the COVID-19 pandemic. Under the ordinance, visitors who enter the province need to secure a QR code which would then require one to provide full name, birthday, gender, civil status, nationality, the address, mobile number, email address, and a front-facing photograph. Once acquired, the same QR code will be good for the succeeding entries to the province. This is also scanned upon departure. The ordinance states that the system is designed to collect, record, and organize all arrivals to and departures from the province in real time, determine visitor demographics and trends for tourism development and marketing purposes, and analyze carrying capacity and environmental impact. To ensure a comprehensive and holistic collection, organization, and analysis of data, residents shall likewise scan their QR codes upon arrival to and departure from the province, the ordinance said or stated. But Rodriguez and the petitioner said the system is violative of the right to privacy of the residents as well as of free movement, hence the need to have it urgently notified. Monitoring the movement of tourists also impinges on the rights, the petitions further said. The system is a form of control of the people's right to travel and mobility, especially the critics, political and business rivals of the Romualdo family who has ruled the province for over 3 decades. Governor Xavier Judin Romualdo brushed aside the petition. It just came out when Paul Rodriguez had decided to run for governor against my father in 2025 and will file his candidacy on October, Romualdo told Inquirer. Representative Romualdo told Inquirer that data privacy is not breached as the information required to secure a QR code are the usual that one gives in the course of traveling. He further said that he is even contemplating to have the system institutionalized through an act of Congress, given that it is effective in tracking the volume and trend of tourist arrivals in Camiguin. And that brings us to the end of koolNews Primetime. As always, you can get in touch with us at tvhthephilippines.news@gmail.com. And join us again tomorrow with koolNews Early Edition, part of the Filipinos. Until then, I'm Carol. Coming up next is Talk with Seth on Cool FM. Good night.